QueenCityPodcastNetwork.com.
Yo, what's cracking, Panther Nation? What's popping with your boys? It's Rashad, it's Dave, and football is back. 200 on click. It's been a long time since that happened, Dave. 200 on live, almost 300. It was crazy. It's been a while. I'm feeling the energy, Dave. Panther Nation's in the building. Dave, you good?
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Had a pretty good weekend, pretty solid weekend. I finally got my first Street Fighter 6 character on to Masters. So I'm feeling pretty good, man. Feeling pretty good. Good football, man. This weekend on college sports was rocking this weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Really good
Even though
game.
Florida State sucks. Florida State sucks. Certifiably sucks.
Someday we're gonna have to have a discussion about that running back over there.
Certifiable trash. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have to have
certifiable.
We're gonna have to have a discussion, man. Like we're gonna have to do like a discussion point of how that man was when it was recruiting time. He was below CJ Stroud. Like Clemson fans that are also Panthers fans are devastated right now because they got the wrong. Because some of them probably feel like they got the wrong quarterback twice over CJ Stroud in recruiting and now. And now Florida State is suffering.
DJ,
I watched some of that game last night, bro.
Trash,
and,
bro. Yeah. I didn't even watch it, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
I didn't even watch it. I didn't even watch it, bro.
You think Norvell's done after this year? You think?
No. I think he with the right personnel.
Are you frozen?
He could go. No, I'm not. I think I'm good.
Now you're good. Yeah, now you're good.
I don't think I ever froze, Dave. I think I'm good.
Oh, that might have been me. My internet can be trash occasionally. Right. Not often, but occasionally.
If I do freeze, let me know. I got
your face. The way your face froze was like you're waiting for more reactions from me.
If I freeze up, I got a new system, new mic. Mic check 1, 2. How we sounded? Yeah, how we sounded on the mic? Is we good? I ain't see no comments. You know what I mean? I ain't see no props on the mic, props on the sound. What we sounding like? What we sounding like in the streets? You know what I mean? What's good? I'm messing with you, Dave. All right. Yeah, so that's Dave, and that was on you, bro. I never froze, bro.
You were frozen my end, but it's all right. It could have been me. Look, I don't have a problem. Look, my internet can have its days, even when I'm plugged directly in. It can have its days, and it's fine.
Yeah. All right. Dave, before we get into, I know you talked about football a little bit. Anything else happened on the weekend? You good?
Oh yeah, man. I'm straight. I'm good. Like I said, man, I got a tournament next month, so I'm trying to get myself ready for that. It's gonna be on my birthday weekend, so I'm trying not to get going 2 on my weekend. That's the goal.
Yeah. Shout out to your boy. I went to DC this weekend. I was up in the old stomping grounds. Shout out to my daughters. They did a DC Tap Fest, which is fire. My daughters dance, so they got a chance to partake in a little conference and whatnot. So that was dope. Took them back to their old stomping grounds. Well, we didn't go back to the official old stomping grounds, but we was up in the area. You know what I mean? So if you know, you know. I started the pod. When Dave and I started the pod, we podded from up there. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's all good. Shout out to all the folks, the good folks in the DMV. It was up there. You know what I mean? So all good, man. All good. All right. Anything else? How was your weekend, Dave? You good?
Yeah, man. It's kind of wild seeing football back on television. Got to watch a lot of HBCU games. A lot of people are in the panic mode over there in these HBCU streets.
I watched the Central game. I watched a little bit of Central game.
A&T's gonna be fine, man. I watched it.
A&T looked all right.
Yeah, A&T gonna be fine, guys. Yeah. They're gonna be fine. Yeah, and Alabama State wasn't who we thought they were gonna be. And I'm very disappointed in Alabama State. They should have played better against them.
That or is Central that good?
Nah, I felt like the quarterback didn't play as well in the second half, and nobody's really been discussing that. But they got the run game, which I kind of expected. I expected them to have a pretty good run game. But Alabama State, that 2 QB system.
Yeah.
Nah, dog, can't do that.
Well, you know what they say when you got 2 QBs, right?
You have none.
Exactly. All right. So
now it's funny because they brought in Andrew Body, who was a rock star. He was phenomenal at Texas Southern. He was like at the time when he got recruited, he was like the second best quarterback in Texas, second or third best quarterback in the state of Texas. So there was high expectations for him, and he kind of laid an egg, man. And it's kind of disappointing from that standpoint.
Yeah, he looked.
He looked good. He looked good, but they didn't give him a chance to throw the ball because they let the other guy freaking throw the ball.
You talking about Central quarterback or the other dude?
The other dude.
Okay.
Because there was two of them playing.
Yeah, there was two. I saw the
Body was out here, got 2 TDs and over 100 yards rushing because they didn't bring him in there to throw. He was just a scrambler guy. Bring him there to run the ball. I did my top 12 rankings of HBCU football teams today, and I mentioned that team as discussed. So
yeah, but it said my man said A&T is not going to give Central props.
No, I gave him props. I mean, Walker Harris looked good in the first half. They got a legitimate running game, and the jury's out on the defensive line because Alabama State's offensive line is atrocious. I'm not still a believer. We'll see what y'all do against Elon. How about that?
All right, let's hit these super chats real quick. Stephen V says, panicking. We have one proven defensive end.
Wait.
I told y'all.
I warned y'all, mother suckers. I warned y'all.
I told y'all,
man. I told y'all. Y'all acting like I was crazy when I kept saying we need to cover edge rusher early. Y'all thought I was crazy. And look at us now. We out here releasing defensive ends that we signed. I told y'all. And now we're going to be starting DJ Johnson this week.
Oh, man. Go off, Dave. Go off.
Like, God, I know you probably got a slide on them. I'm sorry.
I mean, I got something mentioning it. So go off, man. Go off.
Like, this is ridiculous. And all you guys is going to complain. That's all y'all going to do. All y'all going to do is complain. Y'all going to complain about this. When I kept saying, yo, I understand wide receiver was important, but dang it, we need an edge rusher bad. And look at us now. Look at us now. We're going to have DJ Johnson out here trotting out here in these streets. Look at us now. I told y'all. Look at us now. I hope he is. I hope he is, man. But I haven't been impressed so far in training camp. I can tell you that right now. What I saw.
Only time will tell.
We signed that man. How is it a cap? He is a cap casualty, but we just signed him.
Yeah, we got $2 million back gained in the cap. So that's another. We'll take a look at that a little bit later. But yeah, man, the point still stands. We got one edge rusher. We did now, Dave. I know you victory lapping, but we did sign Wanham, and I don't think anybody expected Wanham to be.
No, agree. No, I agree.
Found.
Agree.
So
I get
just
it.
give us a little before you break your little soundboard over there. Going off. Give us a little bit of props.
It's nice and smooth. It's just nice and smooth. You know, I can tap into different levels. I can hit it. I can smack it. I can do what I need to do.
Pause. Come on, Dave. Marquis says y'all need to ice up and show PNP some love. Hit that like button. We live in here. Yeah, hit that like button and hit the subscribe button while you're here, man. We would definitely appreciate that. Another super chat. What the H are we going to do? No joke. Seriously, Stephen B.
Everybody panicking.
Sway. I ain't got the answers. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it in just a second. I got another super chat to talk about. Knucklehead K says, did y'all see Dennis Allen presser? No, I did not see Dennis Allen presser. I did not. But what do we need to see Dennis Allen presser? I did not check it out. What did I miss? What did I miss? While we get to that. All right, Dave, let's go ahead and get to this content before we get into the preview of the game. Oh, go ahead. I missed that one. My bad.
Shout out to A-Cash. Dave's about to burst a blood vessel over the lack of edge depth. Ain't even just edge depth. How about edge starters?
Yeah. Edge something. We get no edge. No, we like a broad with no edges. No edge control.
We not worried about depth. I'm worried about starters, ladies and gentlemen. Starters. We have a starter. We have a starter. Man, that damn DJ Johnson train, that joint almost fell off the tracks a few times. I just opened up the derail bar in week 1.
They saying he looks stressed. We might need to check it out at the end. We'll check it out at the end. Remind me, and we'll take a look at Dennis Allen press conference at the end. Hold on to that thought. All right, y'all know what time it is. Stay on the prowl. Y'all know what it is. P&P, stay on the prowl. Real quick, Dave, we got to talk about the roster changes. We talked about it a little bit, but there's a couple other things that happen. We'll go over the releases first. We released Alice Cook, Walter Palmore, Mason Brooks. All those guys were off the practice squad, and then we released Clavon Chason. That was the big news of the day that we released him. We saved $2 million, and I think we incurred $500K in dead cap. So it was a win-win deal. The way that deal was structured. So before you flip out about cutting guys, got to give Morgan some props on the structure of that contract and how he was able to get out of it. But go ahead.
No. Contract wise, got it. understand. Not a big cap impact. But the dilemma I got is we ain't got nobody to freaking play the other side on the defensive on the outside linebacker side, man. We ain't got no edge rusher. That's my bigger beef more than anything else. So that's my big thing. So I'm fine with from a cap standpoint. It's just the fact that the fact that they're out here getting rid of edge rushers says a lot about how they feel about that room, in my opinion.
It does. I mean, we knew it was mid coming into the season, and we knew it was mid leaving training camp. Clavon, I mean, I thought Clavon did a decent job at training camp. He made some early flashes, and then kind of just disappeared. Like he was nowhere to be found. You saw guys like DJ Johnson making more plays than him. He just fell off the face of the earth, right? So we kind of saw this coming. Matter of fact, I had him on the bubble when we were going into the 53-man cuts. That's how unsure I was about Chason. But he did, ultimately make the 53-man roster. It's just the timing of it is a little funny. Like it's a little weird.
Within a week, like less than a week before the game, bro.
Yeah, it's a little weird. I gotta be honest. It's a little weird having the cut right now, but I'm always gonna commend Dan Morgan from moving on from mid. When we're moving on from mid, I'm okay with that. I have no problem moving on from mid and upgrading this roster wherever we can. Again, I don't see us going out there and getting a slam dunk. Like at this point, like it kind of is what it is. You're just hoping a guy can step up. You're not going to get, unless you go out there and trade for somebody, you're not going to go out there and get a premier pass rusher right now. It's just not going to happen. I mean, it's you're getting kind of some to the point where you get sloppy seconds at this point. You know what I mean? So I don't know what's going to happen. We can't lose sight of this scheme, right? This scheme, we can't out of one breath say we trust Evero and then hit the panic button when it's time to trust Evero, right? We've always hung our hat on, we don't need an elite pass rusher. We know we got to get to the football. Obviously, you got to bring some pressure, but we cannot say we trust them and then not trust them. Let the scheme play out. Let's see what happens in this week 1, right? The Saints offensive line, we'll talk about a little bit later, is a little bit of a hodgepodge, right? It's not, that offensive line isn't that great. Maybe we can get by week 1. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe we should be able to beat those guys. Like I feel like we should be able to beat those guys. But it doesn't change the fact that I don't approve the pass rush situation, bro. I just don't. I'm not gonna. And everybody bringing out Hassan Reddick, stop it,
bro. Let it go, bro. Why do we keep bringing up Hassan? Hassan is not coming to Carolina.
Stop it.
Bro.
He left because we didn't want to pay him. He got traded to the Jets because he wanted to get paid, and now folks are wondering in Jets land, wonder why Hassan Reddick ain't there. Trade that man. He wanted a new contract. He wants to get paid, and he's willing to sit out the season. That man is obviously a man of principle.
Yeah. Hey,
like I don't understand. Yeah, like he is showing you. He is making it clear that he's a man of principle. So we're done. It's over.
Even if he was available, the amount of cap it would need to pay him, it's just not happening, bro.
We better. Happening. I'm looking at this comment, dog.
Real quick, while we're on 2025 first round pick, bro, I started prepping, Dave. The draft video is about to come back. I started prepping, and this edge rusher class,
it's good.
Is really good.
Oh yeah, it's good.
There's no better time to need an edge rusher than this class in 2025. So we're in a good spot. I like some of these names. It's really, really good. We'll see where we land. Again, I hope we're not picking top 10, but if we are, we're gonna get a damn good pass rusher. That's all I gotta say about that. But yeah, I've been prepping. I've been watching some film, been watching some guys. Yeah, it's going down, bro. My content hat is on. We A1. We ready. I'm firing it up. I took a couple years off from the draft profile videos. I'm bringing them joints back. We coming back, bro. We coming back. But anyway, my bad. Oh, go ahead, Dave.
No, you got it. I'm just saying you coming back.
Oh yeah, definitely coming back. Wide receiver. So the guys that we signed: Deion Kane, offensive tackle Brandon Walton, And this wide receiver Praise Olake. This guy is a track star. Played for the Chargers. That's him pictured right there. He was on the Chargers practice squad. He is our international designation. So we brought him to the practice squad. It's going to be interesting to see what we do with him. He's a speedy guy, speedy wide receiver, special teams, could do something there. We will see what happens. Hopefully we can develop him into something as well. And the other guy we signed, Dave, today to the active roster was tight end Messiah Swinson, right? This kid right here, 6'8", 260-pound tight end, 6'7", 6'8", depending on where you look. Monster, red zone target. And keep in mind, signed to the daggone active roster too. So this is not some practice squad kid. He's signed to the active roster. Dave, do you think this signals anything about our current tight end situation?
We had 4 in the roster prior to this, right? So we're up to 5 now.
Mm-hmm.
No, they want to run a lot of 2 tight end sets, so I'm not kind of shocked by that. It is more than what he expects, but why do you think it's the tight ends that's in trouble? Why couldn't it be another position?
I meant from an injury perspective.
Oh, well, yeah, it could impact Ian, but Ian ain't going nowhere. I mean, it could impact Ian because Ian's the only one that's kind of like injured right now, right?
Between Ian and Trimble, both of them are a little banged up, and we don't have any official injury report right now.
No.
So we'll.
But this is a signal, though. This is a signal. But the fact that you put them on the active roster tell me that they're potentially they might move somebody else out of it, but not like cut, but more like we might, depending on what the severity, and maybe like a short-term IR type of situation.
Yeah, but I expect the move. The injury report won't come out until tomorrow, so we don't have any injury news at this time. But whenever we do, we'll update you guys. But I do think that signals an issue with one of the tight ends, whether it be Trimble or Ian Thomas. I don't think one of them will be available, and that's why they signed Messiah, and that's also why they signed Jordan Matthews to the 53-man roster as well. So we'll see. My man said it gives Kelvin Benjamin vibes. Well, at least he's designated as a tight end and played tight end in college, and he's not Kelvin Benjamin where he was a wide receiver, pretending to be a tight end basically. But yeah, man. So those are the roster changes that we went through this week, leading up to today, and including today. Deion Kane, I see y'all talking about Deion Kane coming from the Bills, roasted us really good in the preseason. So we'll see what happens with Kane. Again, I think they're still trying to have some more depth in that wide receiver room. We'll see, man. We'll see. All right, Dave. Any more thoughts on these roster changes?
Nah, man. Truth be told, we out here just at the bottom of the barrel from the bottom of the roster, like the final 53 and practice squad area from this regime. So, I'm good, man. Like the Chase on situation is always going to be a thing, only because of the edge rusher, lack of edge rushers that we have currently. So, it's week 1, baby. Let's go.
It is week 1. It is definitely week
1, man.
All right, let's keep it moving. Couple more pieces of news before we get to the actual preview of this game. The number changes. Dave, Jatavion Sanders
earned a 0.
His number 0.
Earned a 0.
That's dope. I think he looks good. Mike Jackson got number 2. Keenan Isaac number 12. Shamar Bartholomew got number 27. Tyreek Castro Fields got 29, and Jared Kingston got 61. I have a question. Carlo, I know you're in the chat. I got a question for you, bro. Did Jatavion earn? Oh, he earned it. Okay. See, he earned it. Is that what we doing? He ain't played a snap yet either, but he earned it.
He might have earned it in training camp, bro.
This goes back to our conversation. Shout out to the pregame. If you're not watching the pregame, go watch the pregame. But this is a conversation that happened on the pregame because Malik Neighbors got number 1 from the Giants.
Yeah, because
right?
they
unretired the number and gave him number 1. But Carlo and Vashti had a problem with that. They had a problem with my man Malik Neighbors getting the number 1, but they're cool.
But that's different. That's different.
Not. How is it different?
They unretired a number,
bro. It's the Giants. They have like the Giants franchise is way more storied than ours, right? We don't have 1 or 2.
But my point is, He wanted to earn the number from a number that's available. That neighbor, man, neighbor, dog.
Exactly. This is exactly my exact point. The number was retired for 90 years, bro. How long are you gonna? You can't retire numbers, keep numbers retired forever, bro.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't. When you accumulate so many numbers, you can't retire them all, bro. You end up with no numbers to give out.
Well, that's a failure. Well, you know what that is? That's a failure on the Giants' part by not making it.
Y'all don't even know this man.
I don't. Because he was retired for 90 years.
Y'all don't even know who he is.
It doesn't matter.
And so y'all just cool with them giving away Brian Burns' number like that?
Hell yeah, I'm cool with them giving away Brian Burns' number. Like, he don't play here anymore. He ain't been here long enough to warrant that. Yes.
Bro, y'all don't even
know. This was 89. If this was 89, different discussion. I didn't like it when they gave 90 away. Give it a butt with you. I ain't like that. 89? No.
It's different. You know him, bro. You know Steve Smith.
No, but you don't give that number up. Like, there's some guys you shouldn't give up one either.
Yeah, I agree. But
there's some numbers you don't give up yet.
Bro, you talking about 4 numbers, bro. You talking about the Giants?
But my point is,
the Giants got like 20 numbers retired, bro.
They got like
20 numbers retired.
They retired that man's number for a reason. It's retired. All the players that could have had that number. You gonna give it to him?
Man, Malik, yeah. Neighbors,
he better not be trash. I know that.
He won't be. Bro, Neighbors is gonna be, well, depending on his quarterback. He can't help his quarterback situation.
No, I know, but my point is, like, the last thing I've heard, the more recent one, you might relate to this. When Jerry Rice went to Seattle, he asked if it was okay to wear number 80. He asked Steve Largent. He was like, yo, Steve, can I wear number 80? Steve could have said no. Steve Largent could have said no. Absolutely not. But
okay,
Steve respected
Dave.
Jerry and gave him the okay.
Okay, Dave. So does it change the fact that the family said it was okay for this man to wear number 1?
Fair. All right. That's different. Even though my man ain't alive.
That's what happened. That's literally what happened. Right? The family said it was cool, but everybody seemed to got a problem with it. Bro, come on, bro. Come on, man.
I mean, the Giants ain't started too many black quarterbacks. So, I mean, maybe this is the best progress they're going to be able to get. You know, they could just, they give them the 1. Because it was 90 years ago, and it's a safe bet.
All I'm saying is keep the same energy, bro. If you got a problem with my man switching his number to 0, even though it's unavailable, and y'all claiming that he earned it. What did he do to earn it? If earning it is a thing, what did Jatavion do to earn the number? He ain't caught a snapping, and I don't have a problem with it.
Somebody asked him, very important question. I wouldn't let nobody wear 59. He's gonna be our first ballot Hall of Famer. Right? Nope.
Of course not.
Absolutely not. Nobody's wearing that number.
But Dave, we talking about 4 or 5 numbers is off limits. The Giants got like 15 numbers retired, bro. You can't keep numbers retired.
Now here's the question of the day. And I'm not a Giants fan. I got friends that are Giants fans. But here's the question of the day: should they retire number 10 over there?
Yeah.
You think they should retire
your
last number?
Right. You damn right.
Okay. He won 2 Super Bowls. You got to beat the Patriots.
2 rings. Come on, bro. Stop playing, bro. Stop playing.
Now, but nobody should be wearing 59.
Nobody should wear 89,
89,
59.
I don't think they should wear 51.
51. Yeah. And so you talking about 4 numbers, bro. Yeah. 4 numbers.
I didn't like I said, I didn't like when they gave up 90. And now they can't.
And 90. I agree with 90.
They should not be having folks wearing 90 anymore. But they broke that a long time ago. And the guy that wore 90 wasn't good. Y'all remember Frank Alexander?
Yeah,
he wasn't good.
And then Amari Barno wore it too.
Yeah. See how that worked out, huh? Sometimes you got to retire things.
Sometimes you just gotta let it go.
Sometimes you just gotta let it retire.
That number was now that number has haunted people. Everybody's worn it. It's got they got a little spell cast on them, bro.
I mean, 89 was haunted until Steve Smith got to it, right? That's why he wore that number. So
that's true. Good point. Yeah. All right, Jay. Let's move on from the number talk. I just want everybody to keep the same energy. You got a problem with with a rookie.
Olsen's on the cusp. Somebody asked about Olsen on the cusp.
Sorry, bro. I'm 88. Sorry. You can give 88 away. Sorry.
It's on the cusp.
Not enough.
There.
Not enough.
Love him.
Same with 58, bro.
Better odds than 88. I'll say that. I could put a strong
I agree with
discussion.
that. I agree with that.
I could put a
I
strong
put
discussion on
58.
58.
I
I can
put
put a strong
58 higher than
58.
88. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that. All right, let's move on, Dave. That's enough number talk. All right, team captain. So Canales has said he's gonna have 3 team captains and plus a 4th alternate. Dave, if you got dibs on it, who do you think is gonna be the team captains?
Bryce Young's one of them. Obviously, right.
Of course.
On
I think
defense,
he said one from each position group and then an alternate.
and then there'll be somebody that's going to rotation as the 4th one.
Yep.
JJ Jansen obviously is going to be the special teams.
Legendary. Legend.
Yeah. And
you should retire his number 2 when he done.
Y'all want to be retiring lost?
Don't even play. Don't even play.
You think we should retire JJ?
Don't even play. Yeah.
I'm not mad at it. JJ won competitions.
Y'all can't even remember what number 1 from the Giants did back then. We might well retire 44 too.
Why
you
not?
won't have a problem giving that away.
JJ's Panthers legend status. He's been there for a long time. He's seen some things.
Facts.
He's seen some things.
Facts. Retire.
And even when Matt Rule was trying to get him out the paint, he couldn't. But all right, defensively, Shaq. It's got to be Shaq.
Does it?
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not mad at Shaq. But
I mean,
I would probably go DB, bro.
You could do DB. It's between Shaq and DB. I mean, it's between Shaq and DB, but if you ask me now, it'd probably be Shaq. Probably Shaq.
Okay. I see.
I ain't mad at DB. Let me be clear.
I'm not mad at Shaq either. Yeah. Shaq is a vocal leader of the squad.
I mean,
vocal leader of that defense.
The question I have about the rotational captain.
Talk to me, Dave.
Can folks rotate on it numerous times? Like, could a Derek Brown get it?
Pause.
Huh?
Come on, Dave. Pause on that.
Oh, my bad. Pause. Sorry.
You don't want nobody rotating on it multiple times. You got to relax.
Well, my point. Could they get it more than once? That sounds terrible too. If it's like a disease.
That did. But I see what you're doing. Go ahead. Proceed. You get a pass on that one. Proceed.
No, but my point is, could it be more than once? Right? Like, could it be like 1 week it's Derek Brown, next week it's Robert Hunt, and then maybe like 2 weeks down the line it might be Derek Brown. Have they made that clear yet? Has anybody answered that question?
No, they did not. They did not specifically address that question, but I'm sure the players are going to want to know if they can rotate on it twice. I think they're going to want to know. They're going to.
See, you're worse than me. You're worse than me.
It's just joking. That the callback game is crazy, but yeah, that's funny. But yeah, no, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I have no idea. I think it's interesting. You know, typically teams have what 4, 5, 6 captains, and we trotting out with 3 and a possible. You know what I mean? So I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. The chat wilding, bro. The chat wilding, bro. Oh, man, y'all boys is funny. All right, let's keep it moving. Any more thoughts on this?
Nah, I'm good on the captains, man. Good luck to them.
All right, patreon.com/Panther Nation PC. And I want to send a quick shout out to the MVPs. Dave, you know what time it is.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we got a couple.
Time it is. You know what time
it is.
Time. Dave. You know what time it is. The people's in the building. We got 800 people watching. 800 folks in the building. So it's time for us to do a quick giveaway. Right quick for my MVPs. You know what I mean? You know what time it is. Let's get this thing cracking right here. MVPs. Shout out to the MVPs in the building. If you're not on this list, I literally just pulled this list. I hate that. Please don't call yourself out. But if you're not on this list, the check didn't clear. Okay, so that's all I gotta say. So don't hit me and be like, my name ain't on the list. You gotta check. You know what I mean? Check the statements. Make sure the payment went through. Again, we appreciate our support. But it's giveaway time. Let's go ahead and make this thing happen. Let's get it. And again, the games as of right now that are gone, I believe it's the Bengals game. The Chiefs game is gone, and the Saints game is gone. So those are the 3 games that are gone. You have the available games that are left over to choose from. All right. So let's go ahead and make this thing happen. All right, here we go. And I didn't remove the old winners yet, so I'll remember if they pop up though. My man Ladarian. Ladarian.
There goes Ladarian.
My man Ladarian. Where Ladarian at? I'm gonna pull one more just in case Ladarian don't get to me. Ladarian, hit me up in the Discord or the Patreon or X somewhere. Hit me up real quick. Okay, here we go. Sean says, "Hey, I'm like 15 minutes behind. Y'all talking about Edge? Weren't we just talking a few months ago that we can just fill it?
Whoa. But yeah,
We can't. Yeah, pause. We can't fill in the holes right now. Pause. Super pause on that. But yeah, for sure. We can't. You can't address everything in one off season, bro. You
can't. I feel, but I will say this, bro. I'm happy to have Leggett, but there was a reason why I was pounding the table to get edge rusher early. But this is like you said, man. 2025 is a good place to get it, to do it, to get it if you need an edge rusher.
Shout out to Ladarian, man. He in the building. Shout out to Ladarian. I don't have to pull another one. Ladarian, hit me up. Hit me up in the Discord or something. Holla at me, and we'll make this thing happen. Kudos, Ladarian. Should I go ahead and do another one, Dave?
You're gonna do a second
I'll
one?
I'll wait. But what I know, what I am gonna do, though, I'm not gonna do a second MVP, but I am gonna do one because shout out to Knucklehead K.
Yeah, he said we got to do one for the others.
Don't. That's not gonna go. Didn't want to do that. Didn't want to do that. Sorry, whoever gonna win that don't count. Shout out to Knucklehead K because Knucklehead K said, "Hey, we want to do a giveaway for the free agents and the daggone franchise. When they gonna get a chance? When they gonna get a chance to win something?" So I say, you know what? I'm gonna set it up. I'm gonna set it up just for them. So she gonna donate a ticket because she is a daggone PSL owner as well, and she donating a ticket to a free agent or a franchise winner, active. Okay, so I'm about to load up all the names. We're about to make this thing happen for the free agents and the franchise. Okay, free agents and the franchise. Let's get it cracking. All the names right here, Dave. Lit. A lot of them. A lot of them.
Oh my God. I just look like a hypnotizer.
A lot of them. Okay, so what I'm about to do right now is I'm about to run it, and this is for the free agents and the franchise supporters.
Deontay, don't do that. Don't do that. So let me go ahead and downgrade real quick. No, don't do that. It's too late. The wheel's set.
It's too late. The wheel is set. Don't do it. You get plenty of opportunities. Plenty of opportunities. All right, but I'm about to run it. About to run it for the free agents. Here we go. And I'm gonna pick a couple because I know how y'all get down. Some of y'all don't be paying attention. So Eric is the number one winner. Eric is the number one winner. I'm gonna pick 3 just in case. And then we're gonna make sure that Knucklehead K gets you the ticket. We're gonna coordinate that. We're gonna coordinate that. Make sure you get the ticket. My man Will, Jared, Will. Shout out to Will. Shout out to Will. That's the homie. I know Will be watching, so I know he gonna be right there, ready to claim that ticket. So let me write Will down, and I'm gonna get one more just in case. One more just in case. Jack 3M. So we got our 3 winners. We got our 3 winners just in case. But yeah, this is a ticket for Knucklehead K's PSL ticket that she's donating to the Dag on Pod. Shout out to that, man. Shout out to that. Shout out to all the love. You know what I mean? Shout out to the free agents and the daggone franchise folks. All right. All right, Dave, let's go ahead and get back to the content. Dave, once again, shout out to the franchise folks and shout out to all of the free agents. So kudos to all Patreon members. We appreciate y'all support. We're trying to get to, I think, 150 active Patreon supporters. Let me see where we at right now. Right now we are at, hold on, let me pull it up. We are at 122, Dave. 122.
We're close. We almost there.
Close. 122 active Patreon supporters. Let's get to 150. Let's run it up to 150, man. $3 is the lowest you can get. You can join as a free agent. Franchise is $10, and a free agent is $25, and you get exclusive giveaways like PSL tickets. So shout out to that, man. Super dope. Hit that subscribe button and lock in at patreon.com/PC. All right, Dave, let's move on. Underdog Fantasy, Dave, what you got?
Listen, guys, I'm gonna have to share this for a minute because I want to show y'all something. But the first thing I want to tell y'all, man, Underdog got some phenomenal things going on this week, heading into week 1, and it's very recommended that you guys jump in if you haven't done so already. So please go to underdogfantasy.com and use the promo code PNP. It's over a $1,000 deposit match, up to $1,000 right now. But you know, they got some site-wide things going on right now. We got the Kelsey free pick for Thursday Night Football. You can roll with that. That's going to be until Thursday Night Football, obviously. That's gonna be available all week. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the entire chart. Let me see if I can present real fast. Let me see if I can just share a screen real quick. So these are the promos that's going on right now. Hopefully you guys can see it. You miss more money Mondays, but the one that I like right now, man, is the one that's happening today. So right now, Underdog Fantasy does this thing called tokens. Tokens is like a break, so to speak, for what I like to call it. So you can win your money back in bonus cash, or you get your money back in bonus cash with the no sweat token. And that is today. So if you go sign up to Underdog, use the promo code PNP, get your deposit in, you get a no sweat token if you can get it done tonight. They're doing running back vulture protection, which is a pretty cool thing. So, you know, when you play fantasy football, you're running back, you know, your main running back don't get a touchdown, but if somebody else does, you can get protected for that. And on Thursday, for Thursday Night Football, for kickoff, they're doing a 30% bonus token. So you get 30% more profit if you win. All right. And then Friday, there's going to be a mystery promo for Packers Eagles. I could tell you who it is, but I don't think I can't do it quite yet. And then you can do you got a lot of discounts going on Saturday for college football as well, for this Saturday for Saturday college football. So please, ma'am, please, sir, go to underdogfantasy.com and use the promo code PNP when you do. I know that was a lot, but you know, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of their app. I'm a big fan of the company. I like what they do. I've won some pretty good money on the site. So it's a good place to be with regards to that. So go to underdogfantasy.com and use the promo code PNP, and it helps out the channel. And it's free for you guys to sign up. It's like a subscribe, you know? Just sign up, help us out, keep it moving. You got it, bro. Let's go.
So let's do some quick run-throughs. We got a couple of scenarios right here from Underdog Fantasy, pulled straight from Underdog Fantasy. I know it's a little hard to see, so my apologies. We'll try to get through this best we can. But Dave, does anything catch your eye on this screen regarding the over-unders for our players? And there's a couple more, like Liget, Mingo. They have over-under half a touchdown, rushing or reception. Most of those guys do.
So for those who've never been on Underdog Fantasy, they have this thing called the Scorcher. So you might see some of the stuff with the red and white. That gives you higher odds if you select that one. The one I like the most probably is my boy Eddie Pinero. You know, get a little bit of it's a small boost over higher 1.5 field goals made. I like that one. Chuba Hubbard. I like that one as well. Getting a TD there. A rush or a reception, a receiving touchdown. Now, as for Bryce Young, man, All you guys been trying to convince me that this man gonna throw for over 3,500 yards. His passing yards 199 and a half.
It's
So
going up though. It's going up because I think it was
yeah,
198
so
or something like that
get
the
in.
other
It's
day.
under 200. So I mean that's a pretty good spot at 199. I'll go higher. I'll say it though for 200 yards. But I'm a sucker for the Scorchers. So for the Scorchers,
That's how they get you sucked in, Dave.
look, man, I've done all right with the Scorchers. You be out here hating, and they still have insurance too. So if you miss one, you can still win some money. You ain't gonna win the same jackpot, but you can still win some of your money. So you got
Yeah,
that
man.
aspect too.
Yeah, man. Bryce, I was taking a look at the passing yards. I'm a little nervous because the Saints secondary is kind of, the defense as a whole is kind of tough, and we'll talk about that in just a second. But their defense is kind of tough, so I'm a little nervous about the 199.
But you can
Not
go
sure
lower if you want. If you're
if go
not
lower.
like, if you
It's
think it's
true.
going to be like a run game type of thing, this is some advice for you guys. If you think it's going to be a run type of game between us and the Saints, go lower with Bryce Young passing. Take a chance with Chuba Hubbard getting the touchdown.
True.
Take a chance with Eddie Pinero getting more than 1.5 field goals. If you think it's going to be a low scoring game and maybe Chuba sneak in, get the double scorchers. Get the double scorchers and then go under with the 199. So say he's going to throw for under 200 yards. So there you go. And just an
Dave,
FYI, you have to like, those are three that you could potentially use, but you always got to use another team. It does not have to be the opponent, but you have to use another thing. It could be any other team that's going on, and it could be any day. Like you could probably put something in for the Thursday night game, and then add like a kicker for some games on Sunday if you want. Doesn't have to all be in the same game is where I'm getting at.
Yep. Aiden says, Dave, should I start Malik Neighbors or Amari Cooper?
Amari Cooper. Yeah, Amari Cooper.
All right. And I'm still retired from fantasy. I'm still not playing. So I've been retired for fantasy football for like what, 5-6 years now.
Yeah, you're ancient, bro.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm happy too.
Ancient and happy.
Yeah, Will, I saw that. Will says he's a PSL owner. Y'all can give it to the third winner if the number one guy doesn't hit y'all up. Yeah, we might pull another one. I don't know. We'll work it out. We'll work it out. We got plenty of time, so we'll work it out. All right. Shout out to Will too. Appreciate you, bro. Let's keep moving. All right, Dave. Let's preview this game. I don't have any slides per se for this. I just want to talk about the game in general. We're gonna do a deeper dive on the game when we have Big Q from the Saints. We're gonna get him on the show, or we're gonna collaborate on the show tomorrow.
Oh man, I don't think I can do tomorrow. You'll be on your own tomorrow. Yeah, because I'm debuting another show tomorrow.
It's all good. I got it. So we're gonna preview the Saints game tomorrow with just us two, and we're gonna talk about it and probably go a little bit deeper into the preview with the team specific. He's gonna know more about the team than I am, and I'm gonna obviously know more about the Panthers than he is. So, but Dave, overall thoughts as we prepare. We're opening up the season, week 1, conference game or division game. Excuse me. How you feeling, bro? Like, what's the vibes like for you, bro?
I'm gonna say this, man. Derek Carr is somebody that I'm not afraid of. I think Olavi's the legit wide receiver, but I think JC can shut him down. You know what I'm saying? But my biggest concern going into this game is how we can handle the pass rush. Kamara's interesting too, because I don't know if Alvin Kamara is still that same guy anymore. But my biggest concern is the pass rush. Like, I don't think Derek Carr is legit, but I think Derek Carr can be legit if we give that man too much time. We gotta get to him. Like, we have to get to him. So, and I trust Evero to be able to do some exotic things. And I think Kamara might be suspended. You might be right. I gotta check. I mean, now on the offensive side of the ball, I think our offense is going to be night and day from last year. I think our offense is going to be improved. I think we're going to be able to run on these guys. But the Saints do have a legit secondary. So, that's why if you're going to do the under for the 200 yards, I wouldn't be mad at you for it. But the run game is probably how we're going to have to win this game, and I think that's what they wanted. That's what Canales wants to do anyway. So it'll be a good, interesting display, a clash. Um, I I got us winning this one, man. Um, but I think it's going to be a close one. It's not going to be. It's a divisional foe, so it's not going to be like you know a blowout. But I think Canales wants to make a statement too. So I think we're going to pull it out. We're going to get this one.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really interesting. Obviously the Saints defense is is solid. Last year they were top 10 in passing yards allowed. And they were in passing yards allowed and scoring defense last season, and they got a little bit better. They added Willie Gay and Chase Young. So you already know what time it is with Chase. Some folks think he's washed, some people think he's mid, but Chase is still he's still got some ability. So you got to keep an eye on him. So that pass rush is going to be a little bit better. You can call Cam Jordan old, but yeah, I mean Chase Young ain't old. So we're going to see how that all works itself out. Our offensive line, we put a lot of money into the offensive line. The two guards, the interior of the offensive line has been solidified on paper. You know, we'll see if Icky and Moten can hold up, but it's going to be tested. It's going to be tested for sure by this revamped Saints defense. It's going to be very, very interesting because obviously that's the strength of their team, right? So they've got Lattimore, they got Adebo, Cam, Brazil. They got a lot of guys. Matthew, they got some dogs in that defense. So we just got to keep. The good news is that Canales has schemed against that defense. He knows the defense, the scheme itself hasn't changed. They might have some different players, but the scheme is the same. Hopefully, he can kind of go back to his old ways. He's always done pretty well against that Saints defense with the Bucks. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with the defense. I think it's gonna be very interesting to see how because if we can move the ball, have some first downs, keep time possession, I think we'll be fine. But I'm a little nervous because I don't know what we're gonna do with this offense yet. It's all like
I'm
we don't know. We don't
I'm gonna
know.
be I'm gonna keep it a butt with you, bro. The third preseason game showed me that I think we're gonna be fine offensively. I mean,
I
but
mean,
I always have
I'm not there, bro. I'm not gonna
I
say
I,
based.
I didn't say great. I didn't say great because like we always have these discussions about having an offensive guru, but then when I talk about the fact that he was a bottom 10 offense in the league last year, folks kind of look at me like I'm crazy, but that's what it was. So like, but I didn't say I said it'll be good. It'll be cool. And I think we'll be able to sustain drive, something that we struggled to do. And I think if we do that, I think we're gonna be fine. We should be able to beat these guys. It's gonna be a close game.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean,
um,
I think it's gonna be close too. But the biggest key too, I'm diving a little bit further into the Saints themselves. Like you got to take a look at their offensive line. We got our issues on offense, but they definitely have theirs as well. They've kind of reconfigured their entire
mhm.
offensive line. They got new starters on the offensive line, including their first round pick, Fuaga. Left tackle Trevor Penning is moving to the right now. He's a below mid. So that offensive line is questionable. Even on the interior, you got Ruiz and Patrick. You still got McCoy. McCoy is very solid, but their offensive line is shuffled. It's shuffled some, and also on top of that, they have a new coordinator, right? So they got a new coordinator. How is that going to come together? Same with us, right? That the week one jitters, trying to figure it out. They might be a little rusty as well. So I think they're going to want to try to get rid of the ball quick passes, screens, rollouts, and stuff to protect Derek Carr and try to help mitigate some of that pressure that may or may not come depending on who's the pass rusher. Right? We know Clowney. We just don't know about it. Who the other side? Whether it's going to be DJ, Leota, or Sheriff. We don't know who it's going to be. Hopefully, we can bring some heat from somewhere. And if there's any time for us to have a bit of a question mark in the offensive line, or excuse me, the defensive line, the pass rush, we should be able to get away with it in this first week. I hope, but I don't know. I don't know, man. And again, Derek Carr hasn't had much success against our defense. I mean, last year he had a rough go, especially the second time we played him. He had a rough go against our defense. So, it, I don't know, man. It's gonna be very interesting, very interesting. And then talking about Clint Kubiak. Clint Kubiak's the new the new offensive coordinator. He revamped the entire offense. Trying to get Olave in, trying to get him going early. Kamara trying to get him going early, and they want to utilize more of Taysom Hill. So we don't know where the hell Taysom Hill is going to come from. Whether it's going to be used as a running back, tight end, receiver, quarterback, we don't know. So Taysom Hill is a weapon, whether you like it or not. They do deploy him in many forms, so it could be interesting. Could be very, very interesting with him. Go ahead, Dave. You want to say something?
No. We're good. You good. You got it.
Uh,
I, I just don't think the Saints can be that good this year, bro. Like, I just don't. Like, I don't know if we're gonna go over all the divisions this week. We probably should, or just have a quick talk about it. But I just don't think the Saints can be that good this year. I just don't. Like, I just don't. I had them last in the conference for a reason, division for a reason. I don't think they should be that good this year. We should not place last in this division this year. I think the Saints. I think between the combination of Dennis,
I would say get it. What's the reason why? Because you keep saying it, but what's the specifics behind why you think the Saints are going to be good?
I don't think Derek Carr is that good anymore. If you want to say he was good at any point, and I don't.
I'm about to say, when was he? I mean, he was all right.
I mean, he was all right when he was when it was the Raiders, but I also don't think. I think the Saints is going to be bad as long as Dennis Allen is the coach. If they make the decision to let Dennis Allen go during the season, maybe they'll do some turnaround. They're not going to win a division. They're not going to make the playoffs. But I think they're going to be bad as long as he's the coach. And since they're going to be bad as long as he's a coach, I think we should beat these guys. He's just not a good head coach. So that's part of the reason. I think the Saints have talent in some areas. But I think, we always talk about the cap being a myth. It's paid the piper time for them boys, man. So I think this is the year is gonna fully come ahead.
Shout out to Knucklehead K. 500 plus in here. Hit the like button, subscribe, join Patreon, comment, share, enjoy, and share all the content, man. Appreciate that.
Appreciate it, bro.
Shout out to Knucklehead K, who definitely donated the daggone tickets. So we appreciate that. Appreciate the support. And we got 800 plus if you include the X viewers as well. So shout out to X. Shout out to all the people watching, man. We appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all come over, hit that subscribe button on YouTube as we approach 25,000 subscribers. And we greatly appreciate that. Wade says they need to sign Dennis Allen to a lifetime contract.
I agree. Wow. I agree. I absolutely agree.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Listen, I think this is, if you talk about, and Noli says Saints tickets as low as $11. So
you don't have
talk though. We can't talk, bro. We can't talk.
Why? Can you get a Panther ticket for $11?
You could.
Man, a drink costs more than $11. You're gonna trade at the bank. It's more than $11. Oh, that's true. Well, was it 45 cents? Was it that low? No way. No way.
Yeah, we definitely, our tickets were low, bro. Like last year, I remember with the Falcons game when it was raining, you could have walked in that stadium without a ticket. That's how bad it was at that time. So yeah, man.
But it tells you to say to the team though when you're out here selling tickets for $11. That was the point.
I think they still have pieces though. I mean, their defense is still good, bro. We can't sit up here in front like they complete trash. They're not trash, bro.
We should have beat them the first time. They've
got solid pieces. Like if they're coach, and again, I agree with your point regarding Allen, but they do have a new offensive coordinator. It's not like they're just going to be complete. They're not going to be the complete same as last year. Hopefully they don't get better. But from their perspective, the hope is that they have the right coaches in the building. Allen can focus on his defense or whatever, and now you got Kubiak can focus on the offense. But Shaheed, Olave, I mean, these guys are solid, bro. Kamara, they've got, and that defense is loaded, bro. Like they've got some talent. So I'm not gonna sit up here and say they're gonna be the West they're gonna be the worst in the division just off of gut. Like, nah, I think they got the talent, bro. They have talent for sure. Now, am I a believer in Carr? Absolutely not. But I think that's kind of how you, and again, we talk about people keep, like you brought it up earlier, Dave, about how, people think cap is a myth, but like this is the kind of corner you back yourself into when you pay these guys, you continue to kick that can down the road. At some point, you got to start paying these guys, and you start to see us taking some of that medicine now. That's the reason why a guy like Taylor Moton's getting $30 million this year. It's because we kicked the can, but we're taking our medicine right now. We're paying the piper. We're paying him, which prevents us from doing a couple other things, just like that $45 million in dead cap that we got. Like we're paying the piper, although it may not seem like it. We are, and it prevents us from moving. We're like we have one of the worst. I ain't gonna say we have a pretty bad roster with no cap space. Like, how does that work? It's because we paid the wrong people, right? This cap management, the cap does exist. That's how it works. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But yeah, it does matter. I mean, the cap does matter. It does exist. Don't let people. Yes, there are ways to get around it. I agree. You can finagle it, but at the end of the day, at some point, it's gonna come calling, bro. It's gonna come calling. But all right, Dave. So let me ask you this, man. What would winning this week against the New Orleans Saints mean to the Carolina Panthers? Like, if you look at that schedule and the way it's set up, like if we were to come out of New Orleans on the road with a division victory, talk about it, Dave.
I think they're gonna stop saying we're the worst team in the NFL. I mean, I saw another power rankings recently. We're last. Like I think those discussions temper a bit. I think being first in the division is a beautiful thing. I think we feel the fan base would feel energized and feel like we're going in the right direction. Some, Panthers fans, we get the moments where we're never satisfied, right? Some are gonna say, well, it's just the Saints, but you also got to think about last year we would have lost this game. So it's you I think it's something that the fan base needs badly. And I think Canales needs it badly as well. I mean, because I think that's a morale booster to win your opener, and you know that things are working. But we can see it. We kind of see the work. We already see the work with the way that the way things have improved from that standpoint. Do I think we'll get talked about nationally? I could care less about that, but no, I don't think so. Not yet. We got to string more wins than this. Like we were 2-15 last year, guys.
Yeah.
So,
but so for me, Dave, I think that it's massive, right? If we can get out of New Orleans, a road game in that hostile, well, Dave said they selling tickets for $11, so it might not be that hostile, but in a typically hostile environment, I think it's going to mean a lot for this team, a lot for morale. And when you look at the daggone schedule after that, bro, like there's two more, dare I say, winnable games after that with the Chargers coming to the East Coast and the Bengals. I mean, excuse me, and the Raiders after that, and then the Bengals after that. Like we've got some somewhat winnable games. You know what I mean? So like I don't know, bro. Like I really feel like if we can get this victory on Sunday against the Saints, I think it's gonna go a long way. Yeah, I think the Chargers are a winnable game. You got them coming to the west from the West
Harbaugh's
Coast to the East
coach?
Coast for a 1 o'clock game. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Yep.
Yeah, we
I
should
think
have a
it's
discussion about how I feel about the AFC versus the NFC. I think the AFC as a conference is above and beyond the NFC in so many different ways. I understand the concept of parity, but I just think the AFC from top to bottom is so much stronger than the NFC. Like so much stronger. So I can't say the Chargers is gonna we'll be able to beat the Chargers. Now if Herbert's out, then yeah, all bets are off. We're gonna beat those boys, but with a healthy LA Chargers, I don't see. I'm not ready to completely go there yet. Not with Harbaugh as a coach, man. I trust his coaching prowess a little bit more than a lot of others. Definitely more than Dennis Allen. Right. So I'm not ready to say that yet.
All right, Dave. So back to this game. Couple more questions.
Yep.
What do you think? Biggest matchup, mano y mano. I know you kind of mentioned it earlier, but J.C. Horn, Olave. What you expect from that matchup, bro?
Yo, man, like I know I know how folks have been giving me heat about how I feel about JC Horn, but like whenever JC's healthy, he's among the best corners in the NFL. So I want him to show it against Olave. It's funny, I drafted Olave earlier in the fantasy league, so he might have a rough outing. I think he's going to have a rough outing week 1 if JC's healthy. If he's 100%, I think JC's going to be able to shut that man down. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I don't think Olave's going to do much against JC Horn. So I think Olave is good. I think he's a talented wide receiver, but I think he's getting shut down if with JC Horn going up against him. That's just my opinion on that matter.
Yeah, I think JC is a tough out. And I think Mike Jackson, I think he's going to provide. He's going to at least be serviceable, right? I don't think he's going to
Yep.
be great, but especially he hasn't been in the system too long. They say he knows the system a little bit, but I'm a little concerned that he might get picked on, out the gate. Again, hasn't been with the team that long. So I think they're going to probably try to go after him a little bit more. So it should be interesting. I like Troy Hill a lot. I think he's going to hold his own. I think the cornerback depth, I know we signed a lot of guys. I don't know if all of them going to get a jersey, but we'll see what happens with the secondary depth. And I think they're going to be tested. I think that Kubiak knows this offensive line is a bit challenged, and so they're going to try to get rid of the football quick. So our cornerbacks got to be able to tackle. They got to prevent yak. Our safeties got to step up. Linebackers got to be on point. So I think our defense is going to be challenged a little bit, and I hope it's not a scenario with our defense where we're giving up 5,000 yards, right? And only giving up 2 or 3 points, but we're giving up all the yards in the world. Like I hope they actually can force some turnovers and do what we've been doing all off season, right? That's important. Keep that same energy that we had in the preseason and training camp. We were forcing some turnovers, fumble recoveries, interceptions. I want to see that from our defense to where we're controlling the game and putting our offense in a good position to succeed. So we'll see, man. Trevin Wallace is not starting. No, the depth chart did come out, and there was really no surprises on it. I don't know if y'all want to go over it.
Nah, there's no surprises at all.
Yeah,
I mean,
no real surprises there.
Chuba's starting.
Chuba's starting. Sanders 2, Raheem Blackshear the 3, but Raheem Blackshear is the starting kick and punt returner. David Moore is second behind them. Everything else is pretty much chalk. Derek Brown, Shot Tuttle, Ashawn Robinson, Jadeveon Clowney, Shaq Thompson, Josie Jewell, DJ Johnson's the starter, JC Horn.
But Yoda's the backup. That's the fascinating piece of the puzzle.
Well, hell, ain't nobody else. I mean, I'm not trying to be funny. Who else? There isn't. Jamie Sheriff is the other guy. There's nobody else. So, but yeah, that's it. And then offensively, Deontay's the one, Icky, Damian Lewis, Austin Corbett, Robert Hunt, Taylor Moton, Tommy Trumbull, Ian Thomas, Adam Thielen, Bryce Young, and Chuba. And I think there's to be the tight ends are probably going to shuffle a little bit. We'll see what happens.
Notice the starters, 2 tight ends, right?
Yeah, 2 tight end starters.
Two wide receivers, 2 tight ends.
Yeah, we talked about that. Marquis says, if XL outshines Ladd week 2, is Dave going to hit that I told y'all button on himself?
No. I'm not. You guys know I wanted an edge rusher in the first with our first pick. So
there was who did you want though? There was nobody there. Who was going to be solid? This past class was not it, bro.
I know, bro, and I knew that we were going to take a wide receiver, but yeah, Ladd was available when we took look at
Ladd was available. Yeah,
Ladd was.
Did he go right before?
No,
us?
I think he went right before us. I got to double check now. You going?
Yeah,
let me double check real fast.
Oh, he was there.
No, I don't think so. I think that might have been one of the.
I can't remember.
I can't remember, bro. Right, let me see.
I can't remember who was available, but no, Pearsall. Yeah, Pearsall went. Man, shout out to Pearsall too, man. Hopefully he recovers.
Hope he's all right, man. That was wild, bro.
Man. That is crazy, bro. Pearsall getting shot, bro. That's wild, bro.
Yeah, Ladd went in the second round.
Yeah, okay. That's what
he would have been there. He would have been there if we didn't trade up. So they really want to Leggett. He would have been there. But either way, neither here nor there.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Pearsall got shot, a robbery attempt, man.
That's wild,
In the
bro.
chest too. Crazy. Only gonna miss 4 weeks is wild. He gonna sew him right back up, get him right back out there. He gonna be back like he never left, which is crazy, bro. That's wild. Wild.
That's insane, man.
Wow, bro. But yeah, man, I think edge rusher next year, I think that's gonna be the play. It's definitely gonna be edge rusher time. And I'm going to, Pearsall got shot. Yeah, what you been living on the rock, bro? You ain't seen that?
Yeah. You're gonna be out 4 weeks.
He gonna be out 4 weeks. He got shot, robbery attempt.
Mm-hmm.
Walked right up to the ambulance, packed him in, he got up out of there, sold him up. He can be back in 4 weeks. It's crazy, bro.
Insanity.
Straight through, no vital organs. Crazy, bro. Lucky. Try to rob him, man. It's crazy. Yeah, he got shot in the chest, bro. I feel like it's something.
I have a feeling that if I've gotten shot in the chest, I might have been.
Yeah, I'd have been,
I might not have been out of here, but I don't think I'll be back in 4 weeks. But then again, he might have been okay. But it's just a matter of it's one thing to come back in 4 weeks and just do like regular things. There's another thing to come back in 4 weeks and go play professional football. Like there's a different perspective when you start thinking about it from that way. And the suspect was 17, bro.
Crazy, bro.
It's wild times.
Said did we miss super chats? What we missing? He did. Yeah, he did. He says Stephen V said I took my wife to the Green Bay Packers game last year. We sat in $300. I paid $41 for 2 tickets. Wow. That's going back to when we were talking about cheap seats.
Yep.
Yep. We got this one saying tickets as low as $11. We got that one. Just making sure we hit everything. Stephen V said, y'all got to hit all the super chats. You're right. Gotta hit them all.
You're right.
We gotta do better.
Right. We gotta do better. And we do better. We do well.
We be trying, bro. We be missing a couple when we get into these deep conversations. But yeah, man. So Dave, do you have an official? Well, let me hit the super chat real quick. Wade says, I like us versus the Chargers. Harbaugh is a couple seasons past that Chargers team that had all the talent. They building just like us, and he got to get that NFL feel again. I agree. Got to catch him early. And it's they're a West Coast team come to the East Coast. It's a 1:00 game. Yeah, they're gonna get caught slipping. Ivan says, "Shot is Trevin the outside linebacker. Is Gregory too expensive?" So from what Trevin is an inside linebacker, and Gregory, I think you're talking about what's my man name? I think he retired.
Randy Gregory. Yeah, he retired. He retired. Yeah, he retired.
I think we need to pick up the phone and see what he talking about, but I think he retired.
Yeah, he definitely retired.
Thank y'all. Dave got me, Randy Gregory. But yeah, man.
You want to go over these? You want to go over these conferences real fast? These divisions real quick?
What, winners? What you talking about?
Man. Yeah, winners.
Yeah, run it. Go ahead, run it.
All right, let's pull it up.
Oh, wait. Before we do that, let's get an official prediction.
Oh yeah.
For this game first, and then we will get into that. Dave, official prediction for the Panthers versus the New Orleans Saints this Sunday. And yes, we will be live streaming. Oh, I know I will be. I don't know if Dave's going to join.
I'm flying back from A&T Winston. During the game.
You coming out of that? I gotta get, man. I was trying to get tickets there.
Tickets are available. Tickets still available. Get them.
I can't find no tickets.
Go to A&T. Go to the
when I go to A&T Athletics, I cannot find the game, bro.
After the show, we'll get you straight.
Shoot me a link, bro.
Yeah, we'll get you straight. We'll get you straight right after the show's over. But for the prediction wise, 24-17 Panthers.
24-17 Panthers. I'm gonna go closer than that. I'm gonna go.
Actually, 24-20. Give me 24-20.
That's where I was going.
24-20.
Yeah, I was going 23. I don't know how I get to 23.
You can get there.
I know I can, but that's real funny. But that's 2 field goals.
That's an underdog win.
That's 3 field goals.
The field goals.
I'm gonna go. That's too many field goals. I'm gonna go. I think around that score, 24-20. That might be too high.
I didn't even check what the over under was for this game.
I think it's 44. I want to say
that's a push. 24-20. That's a push. I mean, look,
I'm gonna
y'all can
go.
post your scores in the chat. Somebody said 9-6, 17-24 Saints.
Yeah, I think I want to go. I'm gonna go lower scoring, Day. I think it's gonna be a good old fashioned slobber knocker. I think I want to go 2017, Day. 2017
That works.
Panthers.
You get your
I
2
think
field
we this is a
goals.
winnable. This is a winnable game for the Panthers, bro. This is a winnable football game. It's gonna be a lot of unknowns, right? If we're gonna be honest, the unknowns are pass rush. It's gonna be absent outside of Javion Clowney, right? Could the Saints get a little bit of momentum with their offensive line against our defensive line, or is it gonna be vice versa? Can we get the momentum going with our lack of pass rush, or is Clowney just gonna dominate? And then I don't know, bro. And then the offense as a whole, for the Carolina Panthers, how is that gonna work out? Right? I don't know what the Panthers are gonna do. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know. But this is a winnable game. Winnable game for sure. But I'm rocking with the Panthers. I'm rocking with the boys in blue. All right, Dave. Let's go ahead to your divisions. How you want to do that?
All right, let me go pull this up real fast. All right, so we'll start with the AFC East. We'll go with the strong AFC East. You want to pull it up, or you just want to?
Yeah, I was gonna say, go ahead and pull it up.
All right. Well, I got these divisions all one. All we'll start with the AFC. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Where's that? Share screen. And we're gonna do a Chrome tab.
My man said if it comes down to a 56-yard field goal to win it, what we gonna do? We're gonna lose is what we're gonna do. Just being honest. I'm just being honest.
All right. So
Being honest.
let's start with the AFC East. Who you got? Who you got in the AFC East?
Give me the Dolphins.
The Dolphins.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I agree. I think that if McDermott doesn't get it done this year, he's out of here, bro. I think this is it for McDermott for the Bills. And I can see a scenario. I think, and I'll go ahead and put this hot take out there. I think the Bills are going to be third in this division. I think it's going to be Dolphins, Jets, Bills, Patriots. Patriots ain't going to get near these guys, but we kind of know that. But that's fine.
Keep scrolling, Chiefs.
Who's going second? Who's
keep
second?
Scrolling, bro.
Who's second? We know the Chiefs gonna win the division. I'm not disagreeing with you there,
bro. That's ugly, bro. Who gonna get second? Hell, if I know.
Yeah.
Gun to my head, Chargers, but
yeah, it'll be. I think it's gonna be the Chargers.
keep it.
Don't sleep
keep it
on Denver
rolling.
though. I think
Keep
Denver
it
got a
rolling,
quarterback.
bro.
Bo Nix looked legit out there, bro. But
Keep
we'll
it
see.
rolling, bro. Jesus Christ, that is trash. All right. How does that whole division get worse outside of the Chiefs? Like, ain't y'all supposed to be getting better?
I mean, I like the hire that the Raiders. Let's go back real quick. I like the hire that the Raiders did, with Antonio Pierce. I like that hire, and I think the Broncos got a quarterback. I think Harbaugh needs another year. But second place. Do you think they're going to get a playoff team outside of the Chiefs?
No,
I don't think so either. I think the rest of the conference is too strong. The rest of the conference is too strong. I mean, consider this is, yeah, I would say it's probably as for 4 teams, it's probably the weakest division, but we can debate that later. All right, what we got for the AFC North, man?
Oof, bro, that's tough. This is tough. Tough.
All right, here's a. I don't know if it's so bold, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. I think Mike Tomlin's finally going to have a losing season, bro. I think this is it. I think this is.
Oh man, I'm going. I think you don't sleep on the Steelers, bro. I think
I'm not sleeping on them.
It's tough in that division, but don't.
I'm concerned that they ain't fixed it. I don't think they know what their quarterback situation going to be yet, and I think if Tomlin rolls with Russ, it's going to cost him. I'm going to keep it a buck because it sounds like Russ is going to be the one starting.
Well, as it should be for now. But you swap it out. You got Fields for a reason, bro. But for me, I think I got to go with the Ravens, bro. I think Ravens are too tough. Lamar's is at his peak right now. He's in his prime. Bengals are tough too, bro. Bro, that's a tough one. But I'm going with the Ravens.
How many teams is going to make the playoffs out of this division? I think 3 is going to.
I think three too. I think
it's 3, bro.
I think it'll be 3, bro.
But if you're a believer in the Steelers, it could be all 4. You never know, because all 4 can go. All four can go. This is the toughest division in football. I don't give
It
a
is.
damn what y'all tell me.
It is. It is.
Like, let's not.
Yeah,
Like,
that's tough,
like,
bro.
like we ain't gonna be out here messing
That's
around
a
in this
dog.
division,
That's a
bro.
dog fight every week.
Dog, it is
Hmm.
not a game. It is not a game.
I remember when the NFC South was like that.
Oh yeah, yeah. You talking about old times, the old ways of life.
All right, let's keep rolling, bro.
All right, next one. I had to do my last pick in the draft. AFC South. Who you got?
Go with the Texans,
Yeah, I think the Texans gonna repeat.
but I mean, nah, there's no buts. I'm going with the Texans.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, there's no buts in this situation, sir. Um, but yeah, Texans, Jags. I'm curious to see how Anthony Richardson does with the Colts, but I think they're a year out. All right, AFC, NFC, the East.
NFC East. I'm going. Ooh, this is interesting.
Prediction. Only one team is going to make the playoffs in this division.
Okay, I see where you're going. Man. I think I'm gonna go Eagles.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go Eagles. I think the Commanders surprise a few folks in a couple of games. But I think the Cowboys are gonna cowboy. I think this whole Dak situation
I think
that's
that's
gonna
going to
come
cost
to a
them,
head.
bro. I
Yeah, it's
think
gonna
that's going
come
to
to a
cost them,
head.
bro.
Yeah, so I'm going with Eagles.
Yeah, I'm with you. I got Philly, Dallas. Dallas won't make the playoffs. It'll be a fun time in national TV land if that happens. I'll tell you that. Who cares about the other two? Yeah,
I think the Commanders gonna get a couple people, bro.
I
They're
think
gonna
the
get
Giants are going to place last in the division. I'm going to go ahead and put that out there for y'all. There you go. Giants going to place last. I think them rolling with Daniel Jones is going to be the death for them, man.
yeah, he ain't look too hot.
Yeah, I think that's going to do them, man. All right, another tough division, the NFC
Ooh.
West.
Yeah, come on, bro.
We know who's going to win it, but
Yeah, give me the 49ers.
Rams gonna make the postseason this year.
Salute, but 49ers got it.
49ers, Rams, Seahawks, Cardinals for me in that order. Let's see. The North.
Tough one again, bro. This one is going to be tough. I got
I was high on the look. I was one of the rare Lions guys last year. I'm not switching. I'm still rolling.
yeah. I
Sure
think
gonna win it again.
I'm gonna roll with the Lions for sure. Um,
I said 3 teams coming out of this one, so
yeah. I'm gonna go with the Lions, bro. I'm gonna go with the Lions. I think the Bears are intriguing. If they can catch fire, we'll see. But Caleb is also a rookie. They could, it could be rough for them too down the stretch, depending on how he progresses. But I'm gonna go with the Lions for sure.
who you think placing last in this division, bro?
Vikings.
Sam Darnold.
Sorry, being a realist. Shout out
This
Stephon Gilmore for picking him.
Oh
He's gonna
yeah.
lead last, bro.
Oh Rory, you just
Salute.
Bears should be interesting this year. I still think the Lions gonna take this division. Packers gonna be close though. They're gonna be close. Like that's why I think 3 teams gonna come out of this thing. I think they're gonna get 2 wild card spots out of that division. And we already know who we already predicted the Falcons on in the round
Yeah,
table.
yeah. I got the Falcons winning, but I would not be surprised if
The Bucks do it.
the Bucks, yeah, if the Bucks were to win it, I would not be surprised. But I think the Bucks take a step back. I think Canales was a big reason as to why Baker was successful. I don't think it's going to be that simple for them just to kind of hit the ground running without him. So I think they're going to start out slow, and we'll see if they pick it up on the back end. Pause. I don't even know
Yeah,
if that was pause worthy.
I agree. The Falcons are gonna win it. Bucks probably play second. I got us third, and I got the Saints fourth. So it'll be interesting, man. It's always a thing when it comes to this division. This division can be very unpredictable. So you never know.
Yep.
I stand by only one team's making the playoffs in that one as well. Like I think the wild card spots are going to come from the West and the North. I don't think they're going to come from the South and the East this year.
All right, so that's gonna wrap it up for our show today. A couple of reminders: we will be going live tomorrow with Big Q from the Saints, Big Saint Think Tank. Yeah, I mean, shout out to the Sports Coma and all that. We'll be rocking with them. I think he's gonna host the stream. So if you see a stream that looks a little different from PNP, he's gonna be hosting it. We're gonna follow the home road schedule, so he's gonna host it. I'm gonna go on the road technically, and we're gonna invade the Saints house, and hopefully, we'll have some good banter amongst NFC South foes. And then from then, I'm going to do, and this is going to be for my Patreon folks. If I happen to have some time to knock out some draft profile videos, they come to the Patreon members first. Okay. So I got about 3 or 4 lined up that I want to do. I'll see if I can get through all the film. And they're gonna be short too. They're gonna be about 5 minutes long. They won't be very long at all. I'm trying to crank out a lot of them, so I'm not gonna make them long like I used to back in the day. They'll be 5 minutes, quick, and we're gonna get to the point. All right. Dennis Allen press conference. I'll watch it on my own. I got some things I got to take care of, so I'm gonna get off this stream. I got to get these A&T Winston tickets, and Dave got to help me get it.
Yeah, I might help you get them.
With that said, hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell, get in the comments, all that stuff. We'll holler at y'all tomorrow. Join us tomorrow. Join me tomorrow. Dave's got something else he's going to be doing. So join me tomorrow when we preview this game in more depth with Big Q, Big Saint Think Tank. All right. That said, we out of here. Peace.